Hello, every peoples. Let's jump right into the topic of our first real episode. We're kicking things off with one of the most iconic cartoon characters ever, and he's one of my personal faves, Daffy Duck. He may seem like an odd choice for one of my favorite cartoon characters. He's greedy, deceptive, obnoxiously loud-mouthed, and even in the two Looney Tunes movies, no one seems to like him that much. So what's to like about him? Because he's us, that's what. The late great animator Chuck Jones has said, "Good comedy arises from the ability to bring to the surface, without shame, parts of yourself you would rather keep hidden." A character such as Daffy can act out things that you are not particularly interested in having anyone associate with you, but that you are perfectly willing to associate with someone you draw. If we want to get all psychological, we could delve into the concept of self-image, which is believed to have three components: the real self, the public self, and the ideal self. The real self is who you are inside, the public self is how you think other people see you, and the ideal self is who you would like to be. Daffy represents our real self, or at least a part of it. Have you ever restrained yourself because you didn't want to look selfish, or held your tongue because you didn't want to make a scene? Daffy hasn't. Although he'll lie and cheat for the occasional scheme, Daffy is, for the most part, honest. To quote Chuck Jones again, "He is so honest that it hurts." Daffy isn't afraid to let the world know what he wants or thinks. He says all the things we would say if we didn't consider, or didn't care, how others thought. But beneath all that outrage and greed lies humanity and human desires. Daffy's greatest desire is to be successful, and he works hard at it. Is it any wonder that he's jealous of Bugs Bunny, who seems to have success handed right to him? Daffy has gone so far as to admit this himself, saying, "All you have to do is munch on a carrot and people love you." I know that movie I quoted isn't exactly Gone with the Wind, but that moment is packed with some very real emotion. Who among us hasn't felt stupid or untalented compared to someone else? Whether he's an aspiring salesman, an aspiring hero, or an aspiring star, Daffy throws himself into every endeavor, but reaps few rewards, while Bugs rarely seems to struggle, managing to get through any scrape with minimal effort and vaudevillian style. So, if Daffy Duck is our real self, then perhaps Bugs Bunny is our ideal self. A seemingly perfect person who glides through most of his troubles unscathed. And sometimes it feels like a choice between saying what we want to say and doing what we want to do. In the end, it's up to us to bridge the gap between who we are and who we want to be. We all deal with the struggle of reconciling our real self and ideal self, even those of us whose public self seems pretty quiet and average. At least that's how I see it. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Just try to keep it civil in the comments section, okay? That's all, folks. Catch you later.